Hello, this is Compound Interest Stock Guide. Today I'm going to be talking about the markets, a little bit about gold, and also with oils. Not oils like Nextly Solutions, but oil, like crude oil. So stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit the bell down below so you're notified when I upload a video. I also want to disclose I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment and information purposes. Yeah, so I'm going to work right now, so just gonna make a short video on the way to work. This is just a short little gig I'm doing. Not gonna get into the reasons why I'm doing it, but yeah. Yeah, so I'm happy for guys such as like Scott L. He did really good today. He was like listening to I was talking to him about Cron. I said I don't think those revenues are that good, and he was smart. He sold at the high of the day. And you know, that's awesome. I love to see people make money in this market. And he was selling some BAM, made some money on BAM, and yeah, that's awesome for Scott L. So okay, so I sold Fortuna silver calls yesterday. I made 4 times my money on them. Call options are really cheap if people don't know this. Sometimes, not all the times. If you get a lot of time and you're really close to the money, or for really expensive stocks, but for anything like say NBEV or an Aurora or a Hexo right now, it's really inexpensive to buy a call option. You can buy the option to buy, it's an option is a coupon to buy a stock. So say you want to get Hexo, you want to have the option to buy a Hexo at say $7 Canadian all the way till say November 18th or December 18th. Well, you could pay say 70 cents a share, and every call is 100 shares, or maybe it's $1, or maybe it's $1.15 or whatever. But I mean, it's inexpensive. I decided to sell those, and I made 4 times my money on them. So it's not like I made a ton of money, but it was a good success on my Fortuna silver calls. I called them, I got into the position over a month and a bit ago when I sold my condo out in June. And then yeah, it's been good because silver's been up since then. But I seen that it's kind of going down, and I just was I don't want to lose my money on my profits. I want to take my profits and leave, because options trading is tough. You can lose your money very quick. So I was like, no, I'm gonna sell. And I was looking at oil trade. I wasn't really sure, but it made sense to me when I'm looking at the crude oil chart. I don't know how long it's gonna go up, and it's all kind of a divergence with the SPY going back up as well. So yeah, that's kind of the way it goes. So it's at $52 or so, and I got a Suncor call, because Suncor is one of the biggest oil sands companies. I've worked for Suncor for small jobs like shutdowns, and they own big, and they have a nice PE ratio. They're very inexpensive for they're lowering their price per getting barrels out of the ground, barrels refined. So I like to see that, and yeah, I just think it's an all-around good company. But and it looked like they hit a bottom, not today, but the day before. So I mean, I got them for inexpensive. I got the option for $40 Canadian all the way till December, for I think it was $1.15. I bought them for those call options. I bought 2. So now if it gets to say 45, 47, 48, even if it goes to 39, I could sell it. And if it goes that really quick, I could sell it and double my money on those. I'm gonna just take it by year. I don't want to just stay in my options too long, because the trade can go against me. If I'm in the win, I can reassess and get out. For Ricky Stewart, he's saying he's being scared. I don't know. Be safe out there. Yeah, I think you need to be safe out there. I was saying that, I commented, I said, buy some gold, play gold and silver miners and stuff like that. You can play the markets as a hedge. Say you're really long on Aurora, but you or even Hexo or Chronos or TLRY or Canopy, say you're really long on them, but you also don't want to, you want to have some insurance that if it does go the wrong way, you're still making money. So that's why you can hedge against that, and that's what big firms and institutions do. They hedge against their positions, so they'll buy some calls and then they'll buy some puts, and that's like called like a straddle, I believe, or it's also like a strangle. A good guy, if you're gonna like learn about options, is the trading fraternity. They do Monday to Friday. I've done lots of gone live stream with those guys. Then he wants you to do push-ups every couple hours. It's a pretty hyper guy. Yeah, check him out. He's got YouTube videos. I even bought his like real estate development course or something like that. Real estate, not develop, but like making money in real estate, like just all these different ways. So yeah. And what else? Oh yeah, Gregory Mannarino is really good because he checks the bond market all the time, so he's pretty on the ball as far as letting you guys know. I haven't been in the market for 30 years. This guy's been in the market for a long time, so he's gonna know a lot more about economics with central banks and all that stuff than I can give any of my viewers. So I say watch him if you want to get some more intelligence on that, just the economy and where he thinks the market's gonna go, and he gives you tidbits of information. So I mean, he usually does like 2 videos a day. Dave Modell, he doesn't go like 2 times a day, but I'm gonna be probably doing a interview with him coming up. He asked me, so when I can figure it out and get my internet connection or something like that to work, I will. He's a very big YouTuber. I used to do YouTube like a lot with Rich TV, and he's been around for a long time. So that's pretty cool. I'm probably gonna do an interview with him and talk to him about economics and stuff. But yeah, he's got lots of YouTube information about investing and just playing it safe. I'm sure you could find a lot of information probably like about what to do in a recession. He's probably got in his videos. If you just go look, search his channel. But yeah, anyways, enough about that. Is good stuff. Is that TLRY is kind of going up, and a lot of people don't really see the value in TLRY, and I'm here to tell you, I think people need to realize there actually is value in TLRY. Why? Because who works with TLRY? Novartis. They have some partnership. And how big is Novartis? Oh, well, it's like 6 times the size of Constellation Brands. That's interesting. That's pretty big. That's like the quarter the size of Apple. It's a pretty big company. Who else works with them? Ab InBev. They're about five times the size of Constellation. Oh, that's a pretty big company. So yeah, they haven't had a big partnership yet, but I'm pretty sure if they want to have a partnership with a big company, I think they can swing a connection. So I'm not saying for sure they can get it, but I'd say I'd put my money on them getting a partnership. On top of that, now they have like with the US government, they working on some research with them. They just released the news about working with the New York University. I mean, you don't get much bigger than that. New York's still federally decriminalized, and it's going to be decriminalized. Like it's going to be, decriminalized. It's criminalized right now, but it's going to be decriminalized come August 27th this year. So that's a big catalyst. So, okay, I'm going to talk about 2 stocks that a lot of people haven't heard of. Is GRWG is a very inexpensive company that's now showing 1 million USD in profits, and they almost did 20 million USD. 20 million USD. That's bigger than what Organigram did almost, you know, because if you convert it with USD to Canadian, yeah, not the same profit margins, but yeah, the stock's very inexpensive. I bought it about 320 on last quarter when they got up to when they did, what did they do? They did a net income of 200,000. Now they did $1 million. So I mean, that's a good ramp. Cerna is a sketchy company, but they were trading at under 4 cents today, and they're doing HVAC for big companies in USA for cannabis, and they did 4.2 million, I believe, as well as $150,000 in net income. So yeah, it had a really good day for good reasons, because when you got companies such as Canopy and Chronos that are, you know, they're booking big losses, and then a small company that's worth like $10 million is showing 150,000, 155 or something like that in quarterly net income. Yeah, I think it's gonna make some waves. So yeah, nickels coming up. So, you know, if you got nickel companies, GGI is an exploration company, it's gonna go higher if nickel keeps going higher. I own shares been badly performing, so I'm out of the money, but I'm probably gonna sell it when it hits, maybe try to get 50 cents, or I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm not very happy with its performance. Yeah, that's pretty much about with nickel. And yeah, I don't know, silver and gold, I just kind of think it's going down, but look, I haven't looked at the charts in silver and gold in the last hour or two, and things can change really fast, so don't quote me on anything. Yeah, I think Canopy and Aurora are gonna start to run eventually. I think yeah, I think it'll happen. I was watching Maya's Letter today. Some good stuff going on in Maya's Letter. What else? I don't know. I think that I'm just gonna close the video. I don't want to make this video too long. Just you know, watch the SPY. You know, if you're curious about when the market's gonna go down, sometimes they can go together. When the SPY goes down, then the cannabis stocks go down, and when the SPY goes up, the cannabis stocks go up. So that's usually how it goes, but of course just not every stock's gonna follow that. Even Co had a very good run, I think, because they got 1 million square feet, and they're gonna be setting up in Germany to export. You know, they're trying to get EU GMP. Yeah, Xena, I'm looking for a bottom. I'm thinking maybe it hits 135. I'm looking at the RSI. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. I might make a big position in my cash position, in my margin account. I'm not sure, but it's something that I'm kind of humming and hawing about. It's like they're gonna be very big, you know, and it's like I just got cash, and you know, the thing. Oh, I'm gonna say this again. I'm gonna say this to Ricky Stewart is with this recession thingy is, I think right now is we are setting into a big hyperinflation. So it's a lot different than just, you know, eventually I think it's gonna get killed. But right now we're just shaking the tree, and then the market's gonna take off. And then yeah, it's gonna crash eventually. So it's always good to be in a good, decent cash position for when good buying opportunities happen, and just for safety. But you also want to have your money work for you too if there's a good opportunity. And I'm just looking at it, I'm thinking about it. I know there's a lot of Xena supporters, they don't really totally get it, but there's a lot of shares out, so not a lot, but like there's 200 million shares out, and then there's some warrants and stuff. So I mean, it's not gonna run just tomorrow, just based on okay, what did they do? They have their Langley facility, which is gonna